Hi guys, welcome to the Conjurer's Table. Sorry about the last live. I don't really know what happened. I was trying to adjust my camera and it accidentally kind of went live when I didn't want it to, but that's okay. I'm live now. It seems like no one's here, but that's okay. So today I am going to be doing a live hoodoo ritual for Hexen Cases and Jack Mahantony. There we go. I was like, how do we say that last name again? So both of them have been really under the weather. Hexen has been super sick with the flu. We just found out. Jack is not feeling so great either. So you know what? I decided what better way than to show my craft and help them out by doing a live hoodoo ritual. So let's get started, guys. And I'm just gonna go into the live here. Hopefully my volume's turned down, which it never is. It's mute, okay. So I can quickly say hi. And I wanna show you guys a quick little gift before I get started that I received. Dave, oh, he has the thing, never mind. So who's here? Hello, Caroline. Hello, Hexen. Hi, Jack. Hi, Rochelle. Tangerine. Hi, Legata. Hello, Maya. Hi, Johnny. Just kind of letting everyone come in here first. So, I just want to quickly guys show you, I received a gift today from Jack, and it was like the sweetest thing on earth. And I absolutely loved it. So the first thing I received today, and Dave got the same thing, was we got this cute little necklace that has the wings on the end there. And then on the end is this. Oh, you can't really see. Oh, there we go. No, so it's a crystal with lava rock. And it is so awesome, and I'm going to be wearing it every day like I do with everyone else's gifts that I've been receiving. I'm gonna wear it now. And then, guys, I also received in the mail from Jack this cute little tarot bag that has little sloths on it. You can't really see because I gotta turn the light down, but it is so cute. And I put my everyday tarot, the mini version, inside this bag because I didn't want to use the box that it came in because it was just really weird and I had issues getting it out of the box. So I was like, I need to put it into a bag. And luckily this arrived right when I needed it. So it was like an amazing gift, Jack. Thank you so much. Really love it. And I'll be using it every single day. So I really appreciate it, Jack. Thank you so much. Now, I'm just gonna move this over here. So who else is here? Hi, Kay. Hi, Ellen. And that's it for now. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna get started on this amazing ritual. And I might have to adjust the lighting a bit so you guys can actually see. So give me 1 second here. Okay. One second. Ugh. Okay, now let's see if I can do this without breaking anything. Okay, so I am going to get started. Awkwardly, there's like this thing right in the middle, which I will actually adjust. Actually, I'm gonna adjust the whole camera here. Okay, so the first thing, guys, I'm gonna do is light my candles here and then my incense that's right here. So give me 1 second with that. Ooh, let's not get my wire. Okay. Nope, I lied. Sorry, the first thing I gotta do, guys, is cleanse my space, which I'm going to use a singing bowl.
Do you want me to sing it?
Nope, I got Dave. Okay. You know what? Bring this up a little bit. There we go. Okay. I've cleansed my space. Okay. Now the next thing to do is to light my candles and my incense to begin my ritual. Which I just realized you guys cannot see the candles anyways, but they are lit. I'm just gonna take my incense here and light it and put it in the incense holder. Oops. If you guys have any questions, make sure to ask when I'm done with the ritual, because I cannot stop and see what you guys are doing at the moment. That's the wrong side. There we go. There we go. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is leave an offering here for my ancestors and the spirits that I want to call upon to help guide me in this ritual. So what I'm first going to be adding is some graveyard dirt. Followed by some mugwort as an offering. Come on, mugwort. Next, I'm going to be using some wormwood as an offering. Actually, just pour. I'm going to be leaving 3 star anise, just 3. Oops. And I'm also going to be leaving 3 cowrie shells as an offering. Oops. There we go, reconnect. Are we back? Okay, good. So I haven't done anything else other than just put my offerings in there. Next, what I'm going to do is take my little poppet and anoint him with sage oil. So I just take some of the oil, dab it on my finger, and rub it right on the chest, the head, and the stomach, and the feet of my poppet. And then I'm going to place them right in the bowl. Next, I'm going to take my maraca and shake it over. And that is to call the spirits to the poppet. Okay. Next, I'm going to take the candle here. That's a pull-out. And place it here for a minute. Because I already drew the sigil that I'm going to be using. This is for healing and protection. Oh, let me bring it closer. So that's the sigil, and I'm going to be carving it onto the candle here. And I'm going to be using my bowline. Use this side. And it's not exactly perfect, but that is the sigil, guys, that I drew. So for now, I'm just going to put it back into here. And in the plate here, what I'm going to do is add all the herbs that I'm going to use to dress this candle. And I'm going to take the candle, anoint it with oil, and then roll the candle in the herbs I'm using. Now the herbs I'm going to use are sage, I'm going to use some elderflower, some mint, and some coltsfoot. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh, and also I forgot one thing. Bay leaf. Bay leaf, bay leaf, bay leaf, where are you? Bay leaf. But what I'm actually going to do for this is actually crush it up in a mortar and pestle very quickly. Oh, look, that's easier. So guys, this is what I'm going to use to dress my candle for the ritual. So now I take the entire candle out, and to dress it, guys, I'm going to be using my all-purpose Van Van oil, and I'm going to rub it all over the candle. 1 second. Just need a towel. Okay. And now I'm gonna dress the candle. And guys, it's okay if your entire candle isn't covered. That's kind of fine, as long as it gets dressed. So this is called dressing a candle. Now I'm just gonna plop it right back in here. Now the next part is going to be doing the wash. So guys, this is going to be the second part of the ritual that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to creating a bath. Now this is what I'm going to use to dress my voodoo doll that is going to be used as a representation of Hexen and Jack. So in the bath, I'm going to be adding some Florida water. I'm going to be adding some 7 Powers bath. And I'm going to be adding some 21 Divisions bath. Along with some blessed thistle. I'm going to add some hyssop. Try and move this out of the way a little bit here so you can see this. Next, I'm going to add a little bit of ground cinnamon powder. I'm going to add some white willow. Ah! Hi, Ben Belwen! And hello, everyone else that's in here. Xanthia, Thomas, and I haven't scrolled up yet, but I'm adding the white willow now. And then finally, guys, I'm going to be adding some allspice. Matt doing ASMR. I don't know what that is. So guys, that is my bath. Now for the next part, technically what I would do next... Oh, where did it go? Oh, where did it go? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, here it is. So the next part then would be to create my petition. Now this is the petition, guys, I already created pre-hand. Now how I create my petitions is one direction going this way. I wrote Hexen Cases' name 7 times going down this way. And then vertically going this way, I wrote Jack's going that way 7 times. And that, guys, is how I write my petitions. So after you've written your petition, you fold it up. And there's many different ways, guys, that you can ignite the petition. You can either burn it, or the way that I like to do it is I fold it up. I take my voodoo doll. Now this, guys, I made myself, and I can do a tutorial later on how I make voodoo dolls. But I simply take the petition, the voodoo doll, and pin it to the voodoo doll, as it is now a representation of who I am doing this ritual for. And then I simply just let this guy chill in the bath. And then what you can also do is, if I had it, give me 1 second, guys. Is you can take a cup and literally bathe. Oh, that's not really bathing. It's not working. Bathe it on top of the doll. And then the final step, guys, is to light the candle with my lighter. And this is a 7-day candle, guys, so I'm going to keep this burning until it is completely gone. Move this over here. And then I take my shaker, and I shake it. And then, guys, after every ritual you do, it's important to cleanse yourself and the space and the energy after you do a ritual. So sometimes what I do is I take my singing bowl and I just... one more time. And that's to clear any negative energy, because in this space we only want positive. Something right there for now. And that, guys, is how I do my healing ritual. So I have this guy in this bath. I'll leave him like this, along on my table here, along with the candle right in front. And there you go. That is how I do my healing rituals. Does anyone have any questions? Oh my gosh, that way of burning incense is so cool. Oh, you like that, Benabel, with the wine bottle? So guys, to make this incense bottle, it's super easy. All I did was take a Dremel and I drilled a little hole here so that there's some airflow that goes in, because if you don't, all the smoke just gets trapped at the bottom and will not actually come out. And then I took the little keychain thingy here, and then I have that to hold the incense in place so it just doesn't fall right back down. Ooh, let me go down here. Oh, I actually thought of taking a bath earlier, said Jack. Well, Jack, now you technically don't have to because I just bathed you. That sounded really weird to say, but I made a bath for you. And sorry, guys, I'm scrolling up here, seeing who's here. Hi, Keith. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Xanthia. Hi, Denise. Hi, Cameron. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Margaret, Carmen, Agata, I said hi to. Hi, Ellen. And I think I'm all caught up with who else has been in here. So do you just invent a new incense holder, Maddie? Actually, I did not invent this. I saw this, I believe... Where did I see this? I think I saw this on YouTube one time, and I was like, oh my god, that's genius. So I just made my own. But I actually went to another store that was here in Rhode Island that was actually selling these. Because what you can do after you make the incense holder is you can actually wrap stuff around it. You can decorate the bottle if you want. It doesn't just literally have to be a wine bottle. But because I was lazy and I wanted one ASAP, I just kind of left it as it is. So you have two representations of the people you are doing the workings on. Nope. This over here is for the ancestors, and then this right here is a combined ritual. It's a pretty good incense bottle. I got mine about 20 years ago, and it's still going strong. I know, Xanthia, they go forever and ever and ever. But yeah, guys, I mean, there's many different ways to go about doing healing rituals. Sometimes I won't even use a voodoo doll. Sometimes I will. It all really just depends on your creativity and the way you like to do rituals yourself. This is one of many different ways. Sometimes I won't even create a bath. Sometimes I will do a jar spell for healing. Sometimes I will do just a candle and have herbs around it in a dish. Sometimes I'll light a candle and have a little dish of herbs that I need. It really depends on what it is that you're looking to do. Today I was looking to do a bath, so I decided to do a bath ritual for you guys today. And what I can do later on is do a jar ritual for you to show how I do my jar versions of my spells. Matt, thank you so much for sharing that with us. I was totally mentally involved as I watched. Oh, that's so good, Kay. Oh, and Kay, I'm sorry if I didn't say hi earlier. Is it okay to have multiple people on the doll? Yes, you can sometimes. And the reason why I did you both on the same doll was because the ritual was for the same purpose. Now, if you had two different people that had two different things, then I would suggest doing two separate rituals. But because I was doing the same kind of ritual for you both, I did the combined one and wrote your names in the petition so the energy is sent to both of you at the same time. So it's two separate energies going out. Versus like if you were doing someone, for example, that wanted a love ritual and then someone that needed an uncrossing ritual. You wouldn't put them in the same one because they're two different kinds of rituals. Matt, how do you keep your pets out of your spell? They may drink the fluid. Well, actually what I'm going to do is put a cover over this, or a plate, or like some kind of thing so the cats can't get to it. Or what I might do is actually take this whole bowl and just move it into the bedroom with the candle so the whole spell can just go. And then of course, so the house doesn't burn down, I will blow the candle out at night when I go to bed, but once I wake up in the morning, I will relight it and I'll just let it burn all day long, or when I'm at home, all the way until the spell is complete when it's reached the bottom and there's no more candle left. I was looking at the orange bottle and I seriously thought it was hot sauce. What? Wait, where's the orange bottle? Oh, this stuff. You thought that was hot sauce. Nope. Do you purchase your graveyard dirt or gather it yourself? Kay, I gathered all my graveyard dirt by myself. I went to a graveyard and I did my research first. Because I normally for graveyard dirt, when you collect it, it's best... Actually, hold on. Ooh. Nope, that's not working. Hold on, guys. To answer this question better. Come on, phone. Is that better? Okay. Hi, guys. It's me. So to answer the question, it's best to get graveyard dirt from people you know or your ancestors. But for me, obviously I'm adopted, so I don't know my biological ancestors. So what I did was I went to a graveyard that I chose. I researched all the veterans that were in the area that I could collect, chose a veteran that I wanted for protection, went to the grave, entered the graveyard, left 3 pennies as an offering at the gate, went to the grave that I had chosen, had a conversation with the veteran, whose name I will not divulge right now, had a conversation with him, got to know him, asked him questions, cleaned his grave area, asked for permission to get the graveyard dirt, collected the graveyard dirt, left 3 pennies and a shot of rum as an offering, dug it back up, and then left 3 more pennies as an offering once I left, and then cleansed myself before I got in my car. So guys, that is how I go about collecting my graveyard dirt. Now for graveyard dirts, you can actually get graveyard dirts from many different locations, and each place has a different purpose. For example, you can get graveyard dirt from a church for protection, you can get one from a police station, you can get one from, you can even use like a beloved pet that you know that you buried out in the back because it has that strong connection to you. So there are many different places that you can go about getting graveyard dirt. Ooh, this went the sideways, which I do not want to. Maddie, I started my ancestor altar. Yay. Oh, good job, Rochelle. That's exciting. If it smells strong enough, the cats might not drink it. My cat hates strong smells and leaves stuff alone. It smells fine to her. Just need to worry about them knocking it over. Right, and it's weird because Loki is super low-key. He doesn't seem to really get into anything. Whereas Thor, on the other hand, he will... Like, I left a thing of roses out one time, and he literally, like, kept on knocking it over, and I would wake up every morning, and I'd see it just all over the floor. He just did not like the roses. But, hold on, I'm just gonna move this to the other side so you guys can actually see my lovely face. There we go. I know, right? Loki is so low-key. No pun intended. But, yeah, Thor would be the one that I'd be more worried about, but I've left, like, water with Florida water in on my altar overnight, and he hasn't decided to drink it yet. So, yeah, if anything, I'd probably move this to the bedroom and close the door, because we always have the door closed to the bedroom anyways. Okay, very nice way to do it. Okay, you had a question mark, question mark, question mark? Matt, thank you. Wait, Kay, what's the question mark for? Hi, Becca. You just missed the ritual, but now you can always go back and rewatch it, but now we're just kind of going through any questions that people may have. No other questions, guys? Oh, yay for my comment above. Oh, okay. But yeah, guys, so that is my ritual. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any other questions, you can always message me on Facebook. You can comment on this video below. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button down below if you haven't. And how long have we been going for? Actually, not that long. About their buried bones. Oh, hold on. Did I miss a question there? Okay, where's your question? Question! Sorry, guys. I don't know where your question is. Okay, if you had it. So, Jack, I was gifted deer bones, but there was an issue still one time. Oh, Jack, what was the issue with the deer bones that you had? Oh, there was an issue with them. So you can bury them to get the issue off and as an offering back into the earth. Yes, exactly, Jack. That's what I would do. Oh, tissue. Tissue? Oh, yes, exactly. You can use them, the deer bones, as offerings. offerings or use them as a representation of something. Actually, yeah, that makes sense because the deer bones are part of the earth once you get all the skin off. So technically, if you even wanted to, you could use them as a representation in the 4 elements to represent earth. Because, lovely Dave. He's not even aware he just farted. But you can use them, yeah, as I said, as part of the 4 elements as earth, if you wanted to. But can you use the dirt as graveyard dirt? That's a good question. Because I know Rochelle had a question about the graveyard dirt because she said she didn't have access to a grave, but she had access to a pet cemetery that she had created for one of her beloved pets. And I said that would work because she had a strong bond with the animal that she had buried. So she was able to use that as graveyard dirt. But if it comes to using deer bones and then digging it up and using that as graveyard dirt, I'm not quite sure because you don't have that connection. Because a lot of what graveyard dirt is having that connection with the person or the animal that you have gotten the dirt from. Entities, can I ask you about that? Yes, you can, Wiley. Matt, it was great. In my backyard, I have many loved pets buried in one area. Yes, you can use that, Caroline, as graveyard dirt. Because even though it may not be your ancestors, technically your cats are part of your family. So if they've passed on, they technically are still considered in the realm of your ancestors. So yes, I believe that you can use graveyard dirt from pets. I think as long as the ground has been consecrated. Yes, Denise. Ben, in East Asia, Benabel, when in East Asia traditions, we use the ash from incense burned specifically for our ancestors, burned on an ancestor altar. Oh, Benabel, when that is beautiful. Oh, that's actually really cool. And that makes sense because it's like creating that further connection to the ancestors. You're literally taking their form and burning it and using it in a beautiful way. So it's like they're not going to waste. They're being used in that connection. Matt, thanks. Yes, they were part of my family. Oh, I know. Our pets are so much part of our families. And it's always so sad when one passes and it's like you basically just lost a chunk of your soul, pretty much. Wiley, what was your question about entities? This is my waiting face. Anyways, but what I will do is talk a little bit about entities, especially when it comes to graveyard dirt. Oh, when entities visit you. What about it when entities visit you, Kylie? Or Wiley. Sorry, I saw Wiley, Kylie. My ancestors are all buried in England, so I'd have to create a way of collecting graveyard dirt. Kay, there are many ways of collecting graveyard dirt. You don't necessarily need to have it from your ancestors, because like I said before, I'm adopted, so I don't have that direct connection to my biological ancestors. And even with my parents I have now, I don't even know where my dad's relatives are buried or my mom's relatives are buried. So you have to find other ways to collect graveyard dirt and have that connection. So that's why with me, I went and found a veteran to represent me. You build that connection with that veteran and you give offerings daily, well, not daily, but every once in a while. So you build that connection with him so that he has a reason to protect your home and your family. So it's not like you're just collecting graveyard dirt from someone. You're like, okay, thanks for the graveyard dirt, bye. Because that would be kind of disrespectful if you just did that. So it's all about creating that bond with whoever you're collecting dirt from. Or the graveyard dirt is grass, not dirt. Well, it'd be best to get the dirt if you can, because, well, that's a good question, because most of the dirt that I've collected, as you could tell, literally looks like dirt. Like this was taken from the graveyard, and then I actually sifted it through a strainer to get the really fine bits. And then I have another jar for more clumpier bits. But preferably it's better to use the dirt because it's what's closer to your ancestors or the grave. So when you think about it, if your ancestors are here, the dirt's up here, and then the grass is up here. If you collect just the grass, you're not as connected to your ancestors or whoever it is you're collecting the dirt from, because the dirt itself is what is that link between you and your ancestors. Some can read and some shapeshift. Oh, they come to my door, window, garden, entities. Some you can read and some you can shapeshift. That's interesting, Wiley. Do you know what kind of entities they are? Do you get a different feeling when they're around? Do you feel like these entities are here to harm you at all? Or are they just kind of there chilling? Or do you feel like they're friendly at all? Because if they're friendly and they're just chilling, that's fine. But if they're starting to cause any harm, then I would definitely seek some help with that, because they are no longer your friends. They are entities that you do not want in your house whatsoever. Lagata, I just go to any random cemetery and dig a hole and plant a small plant from a grocery store. I guess you can do that, Lagata, but just make sure, even if you're taking it from someone you do not know, make sure... Oh, yeah. Sorry, never mind. You left the small plant as an offering. Okay, and then just make sure, Lagata, when you leave, to cleanse yourself, because you don't want any evil entities from that graveyard to be following you back home. Hi, Amethyst. Yeah, but the graveyard is well maintained. I might go look where they're buried. Yeah, Rosie, even if you go, like, when no one's around, like, sometimes I even have to, like, sneak in and, like, look all creepy and dodgy, trying to, like, quickly dig out my little graveyard dirt, quickly, like, put everything back in and then rush out of there. So, I mean, sometimes if you can, you could probably sneak in at night. That's, like, creepy as hell to me, but, hey, if it beats being unseen, then go for it. No, you never know. Exactly, Wiley. Anyways, guys, yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up. So that, guys, is how I did my healing ritual for Hexen and for Jack. And I really hope you two guys get well and feel much better. It sucks to be sick. It sucks to not feel your best. But we always need that someone around to help lift our spirits up. So, guys, that is basically it. And what I think I'll do for my next video is to show you guys how I do my jar spells. As you already saw, basically, how I did my candle spells, because I did that combination of a bath and a jar. But yeah, next time I'll show you guys how I do my jar spells, because they're a little bit different from the ritual I just did today. So guys, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button down below if you haven't. Hit the notification bell so you get notifications on when I go live or when I post something. And hope you all have a fantastic night. And thank you all for joining me so much. And have a good night, everyone. Happy New Year. Bye.